Now that we've explored creating functions, let's go ahead and apply what we know to one of the examples that we've been working with throughout the series so far, the one where we're generating random text around the discussion of a peach. So go ahead and jump to your resource pack directory, and let's open up the 14th step, which is called peach code as a function. Go ahead and copy this code and paste it over the code that's currently in your test.php file and save it. I'm going to scroll up to the top here. So this code that we see above is a direct copy from our original code. This is an evolved form of our original example, which allows us to inject random adjectives, adverbs, and punctuation in a string. And then, if the exclamation mark was selected as the punctuation, it will convert the entire string into uppercase, making it look more like a yell. So in the rest of this file, what we've done, I'm going to go ahead and scroll down, is we've taken that code up there and we've wrapped it in a function. Now we haven't done any rewriting of this yet, that will come later. For now we're just demonstrating the power of being able to randomly call this code at different places in our script. So our function name is called generatePeachString. All of the code is the same, except instead of printing the output, we're returning it. At the very bottom of this file, we're demonstrating how we can use this function multiple times. So we're using a print statement, and the code is a paragraph. It begins "one cat said," and then we're generating the peach string, which will generate some text here. We're adding the text, "but the other one said," and then we're generating this peach string again, which will generate another random set of text, and then we're ending the paragraph. Let's go ahead and save this and jump to our browser and refresh our test.php file. So the first text here is from our original code, and the second one is from our code where we're using the function. So it says, "one cat said, 'This peach is not ugly,' but the other one said, 'This peach is very bad.'" And we can refresh this in order to replace the text with some other random bits. Let's go ahead and jump back to the code. Now we've exploited one power of functions here, which is the ability to call a certain set of code any place we want to in our script. But we're missing out on some huge opportunities here in our code. Every function that we create solves a problem. Right now, the problem that we're trying to solve is that we want to generate some entertaining, unexpected text around the discussion of a peach. Now, if you have a moment, go ahead and stop and think about if there's some general problem here that we're also trying to solve. So when I think about what this function is trying to accomplish, the peach subject matter is really arbitrary. The main function of this code is to add some randomness inside of a sentence that's unexpected and entertaining, but the peach doesn't necessarily have anything to do with it. What if we generalize this function so that we could use this peach example, but we could also use random generation and replacement throughout any type of string? We could supply our own set of replacement values, and we don't necessarily always have to have adjectives or adverbs. We might have something else like a noun or a verb. So in our next step, what we're going to do is address the bigger problem that we're trying to solve here and generalize this function a bit more so we can use it in multiple contexts.